Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera. Welcome to the Higher Education Virtual Expo 2023 webinar session. With me today is Yang Mulia Anissa Shakira Anwari from University Islam Sultan Sharif Ali, who will be presenting a topic on Faculty of Agriculture. Without further ado, I invite you to start your presentation.
Thank you very much, Yang Mulia Moderator or Chairperson. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Anissa Shakira Anwari. I'm the Assistant Lecturer at the Faculty of Agriculture, as well as the Head of Program for undergraduate program at the Faculty of Agriculture. So for today's session, I just would like to take the opportunity to introduce our faculty, which is a newly established faculty in the University Islam Sultan Sharif Ali. So just to introduce that the introduction of our faculty is in line and in the effort to uphold the dicta of His Majesty back during his unscheduled visit to UNISSA in 12 October 2020, where he urged for Faculty of Agriculture to be established in UNISSA in view that similar knowledge of agriculture and also animal husbandry is also found in Islam. So in 2021, we officially established our faculty and named as Faculty of Agriculture. We are also trying to uphold the mandate to have more youth involvement when it comes to agriculture as the main force, and also looking that agriculture is one of the key sector as well as potential sector to support the diversification agenda of Brunei Darussalam, as well as to support the economic growth as a whole in the context of Brunei. Our vision, inshallah, would like to be the center of excellence of international standard in providing agricultural education and research based on Islamic principle, Quran and Sunnah, and our mission is to produce virtuous, knowledgeable, and highly skilled graduate in the field of agriculture in accordance to the current technology and needs. We have 4 objectives, but all in all, what we hope to achieve is that we would like to produce the knowledgeable and skilled graduate in line or in accordance to the teaching of the Quran and Sunnah, so that they're able to be involved and apply the knowledge that they use towards the development of the Ummah, industry and country, particularly the agricultural sector. So really aim to train and also produce a competent agriculture that are able to seek or also to embark in business opportunity in agricultural sector. I'll just browse through this. This is in terms of the staff member that we have. We have broad range of expertise ranging from the agribusiness, food scientists, soil scientists. Those are on phytology, bio, as well as on aquaculture expert. We also have assistant from the lab officers. Our campus, we are based at Sinaut campus in Tutong. These are the programs that we are offering. We have AgriBridge, that is the Agriculture Bridging Certificate. And then we have 2 programs of undergraduate. The first one is Agriculture in Agribusiness, and then Agriculture in Agrotechnology. At the postgraduate level, we have both master and also doctorate level on agricultural science as well as on agricultural business. Agribusiness, both will be in research base. For undergraduate program, what we offer in agribusiness is the co-curriculum that is coherent and also cumulative to combine both the sciences of agricultural science as well as businesses. We hope that through this program, we're able to produce graduates that are able to identify business opportunity in the agriculture sector. Whereas for Agrotechnology, this is to teach the student on the latest technology so that we can have an expert in Brunei, especially with regards to latest technology or even the current development when it comes to agriculture sector. So for the AgriBridge bridging program, the roadmap is that especially for those who are interested to pursue higher education at agricultural level, degree level in agricultural field, but are yet to meet the requirement for undergraduate degree. What they can do is enroll in our AgriBridge program. It is a 14-week fundamental program that give a pathway for them to join our undergraduate degree either in agribusiness or agrotechnology once they pass the AgriBridge bridging program. So just quickly on the bridging program entry requirement. For A level, that would be at least 120 points with a minimum grade of D in a relevant subject. We are also accepting graduates from HND and also HNTech level 4 with a CGPA of 2.7 or more. Really, the agriculture bridging program is to give the foundation or the right foundation or knowledge curriculum for the student to embark into the academic undergraduate level. So we have all the introduction courses, the numeracy, the academic literacy skill, the business foundation, the lab and science subject. Okay, whereas for our undergraduate program, Bachelor of Science in Agribusiness as well as agrotechnology, our entry requirement for A level would be a minimum of 160 degree for 2 A level subject or 200 point for 3 relevant subject. Relevant subject would be the sciences subject, at least one of the sciences subject, or even maths. Okay. English proficiency will also be looked at least grade C in the English O level or equivalent, as well as maths. So in Sinop campus or the Faculty of Agriculture, we have the facility in place for the student to do any scientific laboratory experiments, whether to conduct experiment, measurement, or analysis with regards to agricultural identification or substance when it comes to halal study. The approach that we use in our faculty is both theoretical as well as practical study. So practical involve the visiting to all the industry relevant so that they have the exposure or also hand-on experience, such as to the paddy field, to have the how to do their own medium for cultivation of the growth of crops. Another example is the visit to aquaculture, to shrimp production. On top of that, our faculty is also active in doing seminar. We have Agri Talk as our seminar series. The first one we have in 2021, which we held 2 series on Agri Talk. One is with regards to the soil as well as the crop productivity, and the second one is on aquaculture, specifically on farming technique on prawn. Latest on 2022, we also conducted 2 series of agriculture talk or Agri Talk. We have this online as well as physical one. The topic that we discuss is on smart precision agricultural technology for sustainable agro enterprise as well as on the crop soil interaction. So moving forward, inshallah, coming this April, we'll also have our Agri Talk, the first series for 2023, which will be talking about broiler production. I guess that's the ending from myself and my introduction on Faculty of Agriculture. I'll be happy to take any question from here. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Puan Anissa Shakira Anwari. We have two questions from YouTube viewer. The first question is, which agriculture field is the best in Brunei for UNISSA undergraduate candidate career pathway?
Yeah. Thank you for the question. I'll just take the first question first. So for agriculture, it's actually very broad. I mean, like, and it is a potential or lucrative business opportunity that you can find out there. For poultry and also broiler, we're already self-sufficient, but it also doesn't mean that there is no business opportunity, because the market is not just limited to Brunei, but as you know, like for example, our eggs from Brunei are also exported to Singapore. So it's not just, even though the market is, for example, already reached the self-sufficiency, there's still opportunity out there. So there's also aquaculture that are possibly business opportunity or the graduates can venture to. We also have livestock, ruminant or non-ruminant, but we have like cattle or even goat or sheep, as well as aquaculture, the shrimp production. It's also one of the lucrative business, and even botany or horticulture ornament plant is also something that very in now. There's a demand in the market for that. Yeah.
For the second question, which agriculture job is in Brunei demand for the past 5 years?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Which agriculture job in Brunei demand for the past 5 years?
Okay. For agricultural job, if you're looking for industry itself, okay, we have those established firms in Brunei, such as we have Brunei Fertilizer, we have all golden crops and all that. So they all need their own expertise in agriculture sector. We also have our government body when it comes to agriculture. But at the same time, what we try to pursue here is that for the graduate to seek their business opportunity when it comes to agriculture. Like I mentioned earlier, the area is very vast. There's a lot of potential out there. So what we try to do at the faculty is to teach all this core of fundamental subject or curriculum to the student, including up to the soil study, all that, how to handle animal production, plant cultivation, aquaculture production, and even how to handle when it comes to farm management, or how to deal with crop diseases or pests. So it's a fundamental courses that inshallah will help the graduate to meet the demand out there, or otherwise to also venture their own business. I hope that answer the second question as well.
Thank you for answering. And there is one more question. For the Agri Bridge, if someone exceed the requirement, do they get to enter directly to degree?
Oh yes. Okay, let me just you'll still be able to see my screen, right? Okay, and the ones that I can mention. For AgriBridge, our requirement is 120. I mean, if we're talking about A-level point, if exceed the requirement, you need to at least have 160 for our undergraduate level. Yes, you can proceed straight away to degree, given that you also reach our minimum requirement for our undergraduate program. So like I mentioned earlier, for our undergraduate program, for A-level student, that will be 160 points for 2 subjects, or 200 points for 3 relevant subjects. We also accept those after STPUB qualification, or those after diploma qualification such as HND.
Thank you, Yang Mulia Puan Anissa Shakira Anwari, for answering the question. We hope this session has been beneficial for our viewers. Thank you for joining us. See you soon in our next webinar session, starting time at 3:50 p.m. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining and for your kind attention.